Better. Oh, we are live. Amazing. Thanks be to God who causes us to triumph. We are alive because God has spared us. So let's all thank God for sparing our lives. Yes. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. Let me quickly appreciate the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos and the global first lady, Chief Motunrayo Badmos. Thank you, ma'am, for all you do for humanity. Happy New Year. And I want to say next level, you know, everyone is going to have something amazing, something great this new year. And it's not going to be um, the usual, because you are going to be doing the needful. I am going to be doing the needful. We're not just going to be talking and talking and talking, but we'll be acting and acting. We need action. You will act, I will act. And let me quickly appreciate our noble host, Mr. Jaja. I too like this guy. Kai, Jaja. God bless you, my brother. Yes. Thank you for being consistent. And I want to appreciate Lady Omotola. You're glowing. Yes. I hope you have not finished all the, well, if you have finished the Christmas chicken and all that, I believe that the one for this new year is still very much intact. All right. You're welcome. Happy New Year. And going further, let me formally introduce myself. I am Fares, the diction guru of the Global Clusters, and I am the lead voiceover artist of the Global Clusters. It is a privilege for me, and we're here to learn together. We are here to learn together. Okay. If you ask me, or if I ask someone to talk about 2025, I know people will be like, oh, 2025 was, very, very rough. I had this challenge, I had that challenge. You understand? So we've all had a fair share of 2025. We can talk about the good part, we can talk about the bad part. Okay. 2025 2025 was good. Yes. Yeah. Even challenges, difficult times. Okay. You have to see the good in bad times. Yes. There's always something you can learn from from bad times or situation, so on and so forth. So today is the first day. Okay. This is the first day. This is day one. This is 2026, and it's not going to be business as usual. Like I told us, we are not going to be talking and talking and just talking. We are going to be doing, we are going to be acting, we are going to be do the needful. Let's do what is right. Okay. So it is accurate connection revolution. This is not going to be like the one we had in 2025. I may not be able to put it exactly how the person who said it put it. Someone said, doing the same thing over and over again, same way, same pattern. Same way, same pattern every day, 24/7, and you're expecting a different result, and the person said, then you must be a fool. You must be fooling yourself. Just like I said, I may not be able to put it exactly the way the person put it, but I think some of us can relate. I mean, we can. You must have heard that expression at one point or the other. Yes. And I want today's meeting to be an interactive kind. Okay, let it not just be, oh, Fares is doing the talking as usual, or the global president is doing the talking as usual, or you understand. Let's make it a very, very unique one. Okay. And um Lady Omotola, you're welcome once more. Kindly unmute and tell us, maybe you have a vision for 2026, you have advice for us. 2026 is here. Okay. uh, and you could ensure it's connected to um, let it be action centered, let it be nation building inclined. Okay. Oh, we just lost her. So I think we lost her. Let me continue. So today we're going to be talking about why 2026 must break the cycle. Why 2026 must break the cycle. But trust me, as soon as anyone comes in, I will ensure they unmute and say something very unique, something that is worth learning from. So in every generation, there is a year history quietly watches. In every generation, there is a year history quietly watches. 2026 is such a year. Can I get a witness? Yes. I don't know about you. I don't want my 2026 to be the usual. I don't want it to be the normal. Yes. I want it to be extremely unique. And I will not just sit down and be fantasizing all day, or just be you understand. So not because it is magical, but because the world is tired of speeches without
Cluster and
structure.
Fares. Happy New Year.
Hey,
Happy New
Master
Year. Tennyson
Genie.
Jaja, our host. Happy New
Hey,
Year. I greet everyone.
Happy
Every
New
great
Year, my
Clusterian.
brother. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
You're
Year. Happy
welcome.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Don't
I'll let
worry.
you
After this
continue.
live.
Accurate Connection Revolution. I'm here with you, Baba. We'll manage the
All right, all
connection.
right.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
talk
here with
about
you.
packages after the meeting. Don't worry. I trust you. I trust Master
All right,
Genie.
sir.
I go collect package, tire. Me say if I know.
No shaking,
All
my
right.
brother. Let's go
All
ahead.
right.
I'm here. All right, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, Master Genie, please. Today's accurate connection meeting is going to be
Of course.
interactive. It's going to be very, very, it will be full of interactive talks or session
It,
or breaks.
okay.
Yes, honestly,
Okay.
I have, I,
No worries,
yes,
sir.
I've made up
I'm
my
here with
mind
you.
that this year I don't want to run 2026 the way I ran, I mean, the way I run 2025 or the way I ran
You did
2025. Okay, I want to
2025 and
run
you are going to
2026.
do better in 2026, my
I'm
brother.
going to
No
do better,
condemn me.
honestly.
Yeah,
Honestly, I must
we
do
move, we
better.
move. Prosperity for
We
all.
move, honestly.
We
Let's
move.
talk more action. Let's talk more action. I don't want to be a talker like Chris Tucker, who was no
You
no
know
no
what they
no no
talk like
no.
Chris Tucker?
I don't want to. No, no, no. I don't want to.
Say
You
hello to
know,
my sweetheart.
you
That's my
remember this
soul.
movie by Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. That the guy was, Chris Tucker was a very very fast talker in that movie. abeg, this year na action me I want. I don't want long talk. I just want
I
action.
feel.
I want to live
Yes, so
where I am.
action, no, action,
Action,
no,
action,
action is
action,
for
action.
action. Action.
Action point. I tell you. So
All right, let me
2026 is
continue
a
now.
year.
We are here. We are here. We are
All
here.
right. All right. So I said in every generation there is a year history quietly watches. And I said 2026 is such a year. I don't want my own year to be like 2025. I have some things I don't want to experience or encounter in 2026. But if I sit down, if I fold my arms, nothing will happen. You see, I have someone who is always challenging me, Master Genie, who will say, oh, it's like you don't know this thing yet. I say you should act, do the needful. Don't see, you are not doing what I asked you to do. This is somebody who used to challenge me, Master Genie. He will say that Clusterian Fares, MG. I'll call him MG. He will say CP. You know, CP. CP means
CP,
Clusterian Fares. MG means
Cluster and
Master
Perez.
Genie. Yes, so now so it's a new year, honestly, and it must be a year with a difference, huge difference, huge difference, huge difference. Action, action, action. Don't wait till the first quarter of 2026 before you begin to act. All those things you did not do in 2025, don't be lamenting that if I had known. See, it's already gone. Don't do begin to do them now. Start now. Don't kill yourself because you could not do them. But if you procrastinated in 2025, don't do it in 2026. If you continue procrastinating, the same thing that befell you in 2025 will befall you in 2026. So in order not to become a victim of circumstance, or in order not to be a victim of what happened in 2025, then you need to be up and doing. You need to do the needful. Be active, oh. Be active, oh. Retired Colonel Benga Oshin said, we just had a meeting. We just concluded a meeting, not up to an hour, just like 19 or thereabouts. I mean, 19 to 18 minutes ago. And retired Colonel Benga Oshin said, it's not about, I'm a Yoruba person, I'm an English person. No, 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 no. We don't want to don't restrict yourself. It's not about your language. It's about what you have within. It's about that intrinsic value. It's about that thing you have, that thing where you sabi do, that spirit of stability, that spirit of I want to do something massive and doing something great. Is not about starting big. It's not. Those little things. Master Genie will encourage me. He used to encourage me. He will say, let's do this. We'll go live on TikTok. He will join my live. I will join his live. We will talk about the global clusters. We are not stupid. We are not fools. We are making someone else's platform. We are growing it. You think our own will not grow? It's not as if we are stupid. We are not going to do our own thing. Okay, don't get it twisted. Yes, but we are pushing another man's business forward. You think our own will die? It will not die. It cannot die. Yes, what you sow, you will reap. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Take it or leave it. So, not because it is magical, but because the world is tired of speeches without structures. We are tired of speeches without structures. We are tired of passion without precision. We are tired of leadership without responsibility. Faith without societal relevance. I told us that this year's revolution is about doing, doing, doing. Act, act, act. Action, action, action. Less talk, more action. Less talk, This guy. There's this guy, Ludacris. I think it was one of his songs that he said, "Talk is cheap." I don't want to use that word he used. I don't want to use the other word he used. You understand that vulgar expression? He said, "Talk is cheap." All right. Anybody can say anything, but be deliberate. What you're about to say, is it going to build lives? Is it going to destroy? Dr. Carey here used to say that you have to say things that will build, things that will edify, things that will edify. You see, Dr. Carey is already here and he has gifts for us as usual. There's no time he comes, he does not come with a gift, or there's no time he comes, he does not come with gifts. He comes bearing gifts each time he joins us. Happy New Year, Dr. Carey.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
You're glowing. You're glowing. I love your shirts. You're looking good. You're glowing. You're sparkling. Yeah, you see, he's a lively man. Can you see what he's doing? If you want to live long, you have to be active. Exercise every day. Take water. It's good for your health. You know, be happy. And there's something Dr. Carey used to tell us. He used to say that if you're stressed, if somebody offended you and you're mad at the person, just go for a walk. Look at the trees. Look at the ground. Look at the birds. I cannot forget that teaching. I cannot forget that lesson. It's a good thing. It will help you. You will just discover that that burden is dying down gradually, or that burden is lifting, or it's you're coming. I mean, you're overcoming it. It's a practical step, or he has given us practical tools. Dr. Carey, God bless you. Honestly, God bless you. And you are always giving us joy, or giving us excitement. You're always giving us positive vibes. I already said that as soon as you join this live, I will allow you to add your voice, because Dr. Carey is a busy person, and usually he will just come for 10 minutes, 15 minutes before he leaves, for another meeting or for another important schedule of his. So I have to do him the honor of adding his voice before he leaves. It is 2026. Let's listen. Let's take our writing pads, or take whatever thing we want to use to write down stuff. This is 2026. Don't run 2026 like 2025. There are things you can imbibe, or things you can bring into 2026, but you have to treat 2026 differently. 2026 is an infant, is a newborn, or yeah, it's an infant. So you have to treat 2026 in a very, very unique manner. You have to have um, a very, very unique modus operandi. Okay, so allow me to move forward our one and only Dr. Carey. He has an amazing experience over 45 years. He has been in this business. He's a mentor. He's a teacher. He's a philanthropist. He has been running free webinars. He's not tired. I don't even know what else to say. He's an amazing man. Okay, and he's not even 60. He's not even 65. All right, but let me allow him on mute. And okay, he's already unmuted. So, Dr. Carey, over to you. Next
Thank you.
level.
Thank you. Thank thank you so much, Mr. Perez. It's so a great honor to be with everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you the best year ever. Your I like to call this year your year of prosperity and success. 2026. This is your year. Now, I would like to just give you a few suggestions that might help you to accomplish your goals, help you to make your dreams, your ideas, what you want to have happen, happen. Now, I can only pass on to you what I have had success with. Will not talk about things I myself do not do. I can only talk about things that I myself have had success. For example, I don't take drugs. It doesn't help. It doesn't make me think more clearly. It doesn't give me more intelligence, and it definitely doesn't make my life better. So that's one part of my life I never think about. I don't engage. I don't go to parties and drink. If I go to a party, whatever, water, orange juice, but I'm not, I don't take drugs. And there's many reasons for that, but that's part of my success. Now, for 2026, you have your own ideas, your own goals. Write them down. Write them down in a book. This is very inexpensive to get one of these. I do this every year, right at the beginning of the year, January 1st, all of your goals on paper. Write it down, and next to each thing you want to accomplish, write a song, write a poem, write many poems, write a book, learn how to cook, anything you want to accomplish, write it down and put a line next to it for marking when you complete it. It's called done, D-O-N-E, done. When you complete something, it's done, it's finished, done. This is your key word for 2026, to get things done. You can have ideas and not get them done. And that happens all the time. Now, I don't get everything done I want to get done, but I get a lot done. And I get a lot done because I write it down and I pay attention and I remember it. If you don't write it down, you might forget about it. So write it down, write it down, 2026 goals. This is like $4 for this book, or $2, very inexpensive. So right at the beginning, page 1, all your goals for your family, goals for your body, goals for your health, goals for maybe music or athletics. You want to go to a soccer game, you want to do this, you want to do that. Make it a goal. You want to read 10 books, make it a goal. Okay, so I do that. Then what you want to do is take from that list of goals for 2026 and then start a new page called January goals. January goals. What do you want to accomplish in January? So take from your yearly goals, what can you do in January? And some of your goals might be really big and you might have to break it down. Baking a cake is a big goal, and you can break it down. Buy eggs, buy flour, get a recipe, decide what kind of cake, You have targets or goals to make the bigger goal happen. Many times people don't accomplish things because the idea is so big and they don't break it down. When you go to the grocery store, what do you need to get? You make a list. What eggs? What kind of eggs? Big eggs, small eggs, brown eggs, white eggs? You have to write it down. You have to be specific about what you want to achieve. Buy a shirt. Okay, what color? Long sleeves, short sleeves, purple, red, blue? You have to write it down. So that's your goals for 2026. I promise, or in my experience as a manager, as a business owner, and just as a person in life, I like to get things done. And so writing it down is super important. And then January 1st, you have a special column just for January. And then February, you write down your February goals. I dedicate a next page in my book, my journal, my goals book. I write down my goals. And then on the next page, what I get done. And this really helps me keep track of all my accomplishments. So mostly I like to train people and help people. So I keep track every month of how many people I help and how many workshops I do. In 2025, I did 386 workshops and webinars to over 15,000 people. And that I keep track of that each month, how many people. Now you might want to keep track of how much money you make or whatever you produce. Maybe you write stories, or maybe you're a painter, or maybe you write songs, or maybe you go to work and what is the result of your work? You make money. If you build things, how many things are you going to build for the year? How much money are you going to make for the year? And then break it down monthly. How much do you need to make monthly? If you're going to buy a house or a car, you have to break it down. Set aside money every month. How much? $100, $500. If you're going to buy a house, you have to go look at houses. That's a target. How many houses do you have to look at to decide which house you want? These are all goals. And I love to keep track of my goals. I keep this with me every single day. And I check things off when I get them done. And I set my new goals for each month. Okay. So that's something that I hope is very useful and helpful for you. It keeps everything out of my head. I don't have to remember 9,000 things. And I'm very productive. I get a lot done. Also, I love the Way to Happiness book is a guide for survival and success and common sense principles. I use these principles to train people, raise my children with the How to Make Good Choices. These are free ebooks. In the chat room, if you want to get the adult version, there's over 200 million copies have been distributed in over 100 languages, including Zulu, French, Spanish, every language. So this is a non-religious common sense book used by over 600,000 companies use this. Governments use this. We use this in Sudan to stop the war. It's something that a lot of people can agree on. Don't do anything illegal. Honor and respect your parents. For 8,000 years, we have principles that we can live together with, and that is respect the religious beliefs of others. Don't tell harmful lies. Don't take harmful drugs. Take care of your body. Get rest. Get proper rest. 7, 8 hours is proper for me. For this body, I need 7 or 8 hours. I feel great. I work 12 hours a day. I feel great. I have so much energy because I don't stay up too late and I get 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep every night. Proper sleep, proper food. I don't eat a bunch of crap or things that are not good for me. I don't put poison in my body. I mean, I eat some desserts and potato chips, but I don't do it all the time. I really try to take care of my car, my vehicle. So that's all part of what's called The Way to Happiness, written by American educator, philosopher, has over 200 books on self-improvement, over 3,000 lectures on the mind and life, marriage, so many areas. His name's L. Ron Hubbard. Website, lronhubbard.org. One word, lronhubbard.org. Check it out. This is a free ebook for you. The website is twthdc.org. twthdc.org, and send it to yourself as a PDF or anybody else. Send it to your friends. I literally stopped the war in Sudan using this book. I'm not kidding. That was in 2003. I've helped a lot of countries, governments, communities, religious leaders, Catholic school, I've taught it, Buddhist schools, temples, Muslim universities and schools. I've trained people with the Arabic and the English version. They love it. They've used it. It helps them. There's a lot, and this is a free educator package. They'll ship it to you for free. Go to thewaytohappiness.org, thewaytohappiness.org, and you can order a free educator kit curriculum for any school. Free. Okay. The children's version is, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. The children's version is amazing. Making Good Choices. The website is goodchoicesebook.org. Send it to yourself, send it to anybody else. It's in French, Spanish, Chinese, etc. Goodchoicesebook.org. It's free. I've sent it to already 15,000 people. You don't pay anything. and they receive it on their computer or their iPhone or iPad. So this is wonderful. Don't do anything illegal. Do not murder. Honor and respect your parents. Do not lie. Treat others as you want to be treated. It's all common sense for young people starting at 6 or 7 years old, all the way up to high school, A level, O level. High school, we call it high school in the U.S. So these are wonderful, really helpful on people having good principles, good common sense decisions. You know, you hang around with negative people or bad people, you can get in trouble. You drink while you're driving, you could have an accident, someone could get hurt, you could end up in jail. People make bad decisions. They hurt other people, they're really hurting themselves. People do things against their common sense values, character building values, important principles. They go against those, and then they have trouble. They get in trouble. They don't respect themselves. They don't have a good life. And it's very, very important at a young age that we start our young people off with a good mind, with good principles, not hurting other people, not hitting other people physically. You know, you don't want anybody to hit you, so don't hit anybody else. You don't want anybody to treat you badly or be mean or nasty to you, so don't do that to others. You don't want anybody to steal your money or your property or your clothes. Don't do it to someone else. And that's a very important principle to live by, is treat others as you want them to treat you. I'm fair to, if you make a mistake, you don't want people to scream and yell at you because you make a mistake. We all make mistakes. We learn. So I don't want people to yell and scream at me because I made a mistake. You know, I'm trying to do a good job, and I make mistakes and I need to be corrected, but it could be done in a very nice way. It could be, teachers could do it in a very nice way. They could educate those young people and teach those young people. So in Nigeria, we trained 10,000 teachers with this, working with the Ministry of Education Nigeria. And it went really, really, really well. And they're now teaching this in the schools. And same thing in Ghana, same thing in Kenya, working with the government. We got these put into the schools. They use it in the prisons to help the prisoners make better decisions when they come out. Really great tool for teachers and parents. So this is free. You're not paying for this free ebook. And the adult version, The Way to Happiness. So I've given you a couple things. I hope you can take advantage of it. Go to the waytohappiness.org website, thewaytohappiness.org website, and you'll see this free educator package. You can order, like, I think it's 200 books and a curriculum and posters and a video. They'll ship it to you and you don't pay anything. That's for any one of your schools, Sunday school, any of your groups, youth groups. Order that package. Tell them you're working with Dr. Carey. They know me. And you go to thewaytohappiness.org and you'll see free educator kit. They also have them free for prisons and also free for businesses. So it's really great. It's an amazing, amazing program. And you don't pay anything. You don't pay shipping, nothing. There's no subscription. There's no later fee, nothing, nothing, nothing. It's all 1000% free, because we want to help 10 million people this year. We want to help, and your president, goodness, we want to help 10 million people this year. And we can do it if we work together. We're ready to train. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for anything. We just want people to be better, to survive. We want there to be peace. We want there to be happiness. We want there to be prosperity and success of our businesses. You want to go outside and not be afraid of your life or your church blowing up. You want to live in a calm, peaceful, happy environment at home, at your church, in your community. And we have to create that situation, not wait for someone to make that situation. We, with our tools and our knowledge and our love for people, we can make society happy and peaceful, but we will do it together. We're ready to train all of your leaders, all of your educators, your parents. We're ready to train on these wonderful free tools. Let's take advantage of it. because it might not be here forever. So let's take advantage of the opportunity to help so many people. Now more than ever, we need to bring knowledge, bring these tools, bring peace, bring common sense, bring good education to the millions of people in your country. 10% of Africa lives in Nigeria, 200 plus million people. We could really create a model. We could really do great things for the 55 African countries in the 8,000 kingdoms that we can help, or we can just carry on with our lives and hope that they do better. Let's start with our own self. Read the books, watch the videos online that I sent to you, get the free ebook, see what it says, and then share it with others. And let's have the best year ever, helping people and helping ourselves and helping others. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for being my friend and allowing me to share these things with you. I really want you to have the best year ever in 2026. That is my wish for you, and it's going to happen. Thank you, everybody. And thank you to President Goodmas for giving us this opportunity to come together. Thank you to the wonderful Mr. Perez, who is just one of the best people and best friends you could ever have. We have a great team. We have great people.
Thank you. Happy New Year's. This is from Dr. Michelle Uko. Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much.
You're very
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Carey. Thank you, sir. In his words, he said, we're ready to train. We want success in businesses. We want peace in our communities. We can work together if only we, it's possible, okay, if only we decide, or if we have decided to work together, okay. And he talked about good education, plan to millions of people in all the 55, in all the African countries. So please, let's endeavor to get the free ebooks Dr. Carey has been sending. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Dr. Uko, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Uko.
Happy New
Happy
Year to
New
everybody. Wow,
Year.
Lee, 2026.
Yes.
We are blessed.
Yes, we are
To
here.
everyone,
We are
everyone,
here.
everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
And Dr. Carey is correct.
Yes.
We cannot do this
Yeah.
singly by ourselves. Target is 10 million. Let's all join. Thank you, Dr. Carey. And thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you. And Dr. Botmas, I know you're there.
Okay. So, Dr. Michelle, the floor is yours. The floor is yours. This is 2026. And just share with us how your 2025, how it went, what you want us to learn, what we should not do in 2026. I know you have been giving us a lot. And before you talk about 2026, please, we would like you to just talk about one of two things about 2025 that every individual is expected or supposed to learn from. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Uko. Over to you. That's the 001
Okay,
leader
well,
of the Mindset Revolution.
I think it's important to listen to people like Dr. Carey. I always, and now I am an elder. My mother told me, I guess I would have been age 5, and she broke it down to a point where it made it easy for me to understand the importance of New Year's, new beginning. So she taught me how to develop a vision board. And in those days, during the early 60s, people had a lot of magazines. So she put a great deal of magazines in front of me. She had a large white poster board, crayons, and she told me to vision what I wanted for the year. And we got busy. We got busy with the gum, with the scissors, and I came up with my first vision board. is what young people call it now. Also, she told me to write down 3 things that I wanted to do. And if I didn't know all the words, then I should draw what I wanted to do. Also, she explained to me the importance of having major goals every 5 years. So let's say I went from 5 to 10, doing the same thing that I had learned early. It got more sophisticated, of course, because now I was 10. From 10 to 15, again, another vision board, goals, and then on and on till we get to, you talked about 2025. 2025 was quite significant in the life of Ambassador Dr. Michelle Baycode Uko because I graduated 50 years ago. And everybody who attended Northwestern High School who was alive were able to come together in Baltimore City to celebrate. Now, grant you, it at times was quite painful because we learned that 976 had graduated from high school, but only 555 did not make it to the 50-year reunion because they actually were dead. They were unalive. Some, we learned stories, made bad choices, and those choices involved becoming a criminal, taking drugs, not being focused. Some, unfortunately, had terrible, terrible accidents along the way. So now the class was minus 550. And why am I sharing these statistics with you? I am because I'm one of the members who is still here alive. And what I do know was my focus had always been out of the Quran and a combination of the Bible, because my dad was Muslim, my mom Christian, and it's very simple common sense rules, like Dr. Curry was talking about. The common sense rules of how you want to be treated is the same way you treat your neighbor. Honoring your mother and your father, also important. Understanding common sense. Do not do any type of drugs. And it could be hard because you get to the teenage stage where there's a lot of peer pressuring. And I remember I grew up right around the corner from a crack house and saw many of my friends making decisions to do crack or to do cocaine or to do heroin. Many of my friends, quite painful. And so, common sense rules of how to take care of one's body, doing affirmations. So, what do I want to say about 2025? It was eye opening. 50 years out of secondary school, as you call it. 50 years of reflection. I did from 2020 to 2025 the same thing I started when I was 5 years old. And trust me, I became such a master at it that by the middle of the year, June 2025, I had fulfilled the major goals that I had set. 3 major goals from 2020, which was the year, as you remember, the pandemic, to 2025. Now I'm doing another 3 major targets from 2025, do the math, and you will know 5 years from 2025. So it is important to be focused. It is important to be organized. It is very important to be intentional. It is important to honor our parents, no matter what and who they are, no matter where they're from. When you do those things, you line up with the universe, you line up with God. So I am so excited about 2026 because we believe, and I'm talking about my family, our best days are always ahead. We don't believe in looking backwards if negative things have happened. We try our best on us both sides of this world, the Ukos and the Bako, to look forward to the future because you can't look backwards to the future. So, what am I going to do this year? I'm going to be more intentional, I'm going to be more detailed, and I'm going to be more businesslike. and I'm going to be focused. I'm in my legacy building stage. And so, having said that, still happily married to someone I married 37 years ago. We have children, we have grandchildren, and we are consistently looking at how to give back as well as we moving forward. So I am really wishing everybody a happy New Year's, and tomorrow is my birthday. So I am still partying. So thank you for giving me the
Oh, wow,
opportunity.
wow, 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 wow. Amazing. Tomorrow. Awesome. All right. Dr. Uko, Dr. Michelle Uko. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Uko. God bless you.
You're
So
welcome.
don't, yes, don't do cracks, don't do drugs. 2025 was, she said 2020, I mean, 50 years out of the secondary school. It's also a year for reflection. She talked about um, being organized. You have to be organized. You have to be focused. You have to honor your parents no matter what. I had to write that down. No matter what, you understand? Don't say, oh, they live in the village. They live in a dirty house. They live in an environment that is not serene or is not. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's not what counts. You just have to honor them. Okay, honor your parents no matter what. Honor, even if you're taller, you understand. Then you have to. She talked about vision board where she had to write, 3 things she wanted to do, and there's something I picked from what she said, and I want to start that. Okay, have major goals every 5 years. I had to quickly write it down. Honestly, if you don't write things down, it's very very easy for it to slip. Is it slip off? I'll say now, or slip by. Is it slip off? Sorry, I mean you can lose it. Yeah, let me use that. You can lose it. So I wrote that down. So every 5 years, okay, if I am 40 now, I have to have a 5 year um, plan or goal, whatever. Another when I'm 45, before I clock 50, I need to have another one. So this will help me to measure certain things, and it will help me to um, align with some things that will help me balance my life. Okay, because every phase of one's life is important. Maybe golden jubilee, the silver jubilee. In fact, every phase of one's life is very, very important. Every phase. And Dr. Carey was saying, write down, Dr. Michelle too, she would say, write down. Dr. Carey came, write down. This person will come, will say, write down. You need to write these things down. You need to write them down. Thank you once more, Dr. Uko. God bless you. May He keep you. May He cause His face to continue to shine upon you. And you're not going to die at 75. You're not going to die at 80. You're not going to die at 85. You're not going to die at 90. You're not going to die at 95. You understand? You keep moving from grace to grace. You keep shining. You keep glowing. That's
I just
my
want to
that's
say one other key concept or key, so simple. My mom taught me, my people believe in, we're all formal slaves. The 42 million of us in the US, we're all formal slaves. What they say and been passed down from the days we were ripped from the shores of the African continent. Always believe in the double G's, God and grit, GRIT. That will take you far. When I'm looking now at my 70 forward to my 70th birthday. Tomorrow to be 69, and I start already have things planned for 70. I can tell you more than any other thing what will get me to that mark. And you're right. I know because I have my older aunt who's 98, and most of the Baycoats, we don't leave until we want to leave this earth. That's when we transition. I've had people in my family to live to 110. Trust me, we're tough. Our DNA and our relationship with God is quite clear. I got a chance to meet one of the kings in Lagos on the 31st, and I told the people that wanted me to greet him, do not talk in English. Talk to him in your cultural language, which is Yoruba, and I will just greet him as an American, and I won't talk after that. So when we got back in the car, some of the people said to me, "Do you know what he said about you in Yoruba?" I said, "I have no idea." He said that you are a clean spirit. I said, "Oh, really? What does that mean?" He said that he could tell I have always been a good spirit. And what was he saying? That means that generations in the past and generation going forward. So what am I trying to say? Stay a clean person. Do not do anything of the darkness. Always stay focused on God. And having said that, all the doors will be open to you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Dr. Uko, thank you, thank you. We should be thanking you. Always believe in the double G's. That's her usual expression. And I have also caught that expression, the double G's, God and grit, Grit. Okay. So stay a clean person because people are watching even when you're not even aware. Okay, when you're not in the know. Okay, people are watching you, they are reading you, as if they are reading a book. You understand? And I want to encourage us that this is 2026. If you have not started reading the book recommended to us by Dr. Uko, please start today. I said it last year that if anyone wants me to, if you want the PDF or you want, just reach out to me because I don't want to send something that somebody does not, you don't want it. So I was expecting, I was thinking, okay, somebody will just message me, hey, hello, Fares, what's up? Please, kindly send that stuff to me, okay? So you need to get that book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. 2026, magic will not happen. Abracadabra will not make things work out, okay? If you do that, it will fail. It may work, but it will, it will vanish. You know how a mirage is? It will vanish. So why not do the real deal? Why not do the real thing? When we started today's meeting, I said, I want to talk less in 2026. Honestly, I want to talk less. I want to act more. That's how we started today's meeting. Master Genie, Claudio Yudotun from the UK was in at some point, but unfortunately, or I don't know what happened, we lost him. So that's how your 2026 will be determines, is solely dependent on your plans. What have you written down? What do you want to do? Do you want to run your life the way you were running it, or the way it was run in 2025? Mistakes you made, do you want to have a repeat? Is that what you want? Do you want to continue blaming your brother or your sister? He didn't help me. He didn't do this. That's why I failed. That's why I did not retake that exam or something, something. My brother or my brothers and sisters, your life is in your hands. My life is in my hands. I need to make the best out of life. I need to be deliberate. I don't know. It's not as if I don't know. Let me not say I don't know. I think I now know why Dr. Uko, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, Dr. Kari, all the spokes, all our spokes persons, all the people we've had in the past, in time past, they keep saying one thing, you know, this same currency, you understand, consistency, okay, or be deliberate, or you have to be resilient. There will be challenges whether you like it or not, but you have to keep pushing. When life deals you blows and all manner of stuff hits you, yeah, it will happen. You get to a point that all that will happen to you. Yes, Dr. Uko, if you ask her, she will tell you that she has had her own fair share, or you understand, of life challenges, of tough times, of turbulent times. She will tell you. If you ask the global president, he will tell you. If you ask Dr. Shegun Oshundairo, he didn't just become a giant today. Agview Investment Limited. Oh, he's a real estate giant. He's a giant of industry. I mean, he's one of the giants of industry. And it just happened all of a sudden. No, all these people once had a tough time. They once went through an obstacle, or they went through obstacles. I could go on and on and on. So we're here to learn from their own story. They have shared life, true life stories with us. It's not for us to just listen to their stories and just be excited. Then after the excitement, then we don't act. I was telling Master Genie, I said, for me, the way I want my 2025 to be, I want to be deliberate. I don't even want to do it. In fact, for me, I didn't do well 2025. I speak for myself. Yes, I'm judging myself right now. I am my own judge right now. So to a reasonable extent, I was able to get some things, to achieve some goals. You understand? But I want to go beyond last year's level. I want my modus operandi this time around to be very, very unique. And it's not about having hundreds of goals. That's how it just came to me now, honestly. It's not about having hundreds. No, 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 no. Let me have, if it is 10 that I have written down. I have something pinned to my door. Yeah, I have something pinned to my wooden door here, my bedroom, and I have some things that I have not really followed, but I have made up my mind that I don't have any excuse this year. Okay, so don't procrastinate. Okay, don't stop blaming people. Don't blame your brother. Don't blame your father. Don't blame your siblings. If they are not helping you, you expect them to, excuse me, if you want something from them and they are not giving it to you, then don't feel bad. Don't begin to, don't slander. Don't start to backbite and all that. That will not help you. You just have to look for other means, of course, not in a bad way, not by hook or by crook. No. So that's what's up. That this is 2026, and I want to be intentional. I want to be intentional. You have to be intentional, and I'll be drawing the curtain here. Um, Permit me to ask, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one clear mission: to share accurate knowledge that empowers industries strengthens nations, and shapes the future. Why do we exist? Because accurate information